Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IX, and more of Terra. Oh, what don't you remember now? Oh, so there's more of you. How would we understand our own heritage as well? What can you do? Let's move on. Anyway, crawl up here, talk to her again. And she just tells you to move along. Move along, move along. And my music cut out. Yeah, I don't know all that much why they cut out, but this here is a little hidden passage leading to dun, 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 the Minerva plate, which is a female-only piece of equipment, and it's not particularly good, but it does teach restore HP if you care. You know what? I'm gonna probably, yeah, I'll throw that on. It gives me more strength, a little more damage. Actually, she doesn't need strength. Screw that. Alright, yeah, in order to do this, it's like a spiral staircase, so you gotta go around counterclockwise to get out, clockwise to get in. And here we go, the last new enemy of the area. And this guy is Hecdies. He has like 9,500 HP, and I can't remember if there's anything I need to worry about. Oh, that's what I need to worry about, roulette. And I'm assuming you can probably learn it from this guy if you haven't already learned it, but I have, so it doesn't matter. And someone both dies, so let's go and full life on Steiner. And take this guy out right away. Don't really need to do too much worrying about stealing at this point in the game. Full life obviously provides you full HP if I didn't go over that earlier. I haven't really gone over a lot of the new spells I've been getting. And actually, you know what? Aiko's got some interesting spells that you don't see in every Final Fantasy game. I'll go over those now. Once I find out what they are, which means I need to get back into my menu. And some more experience. Yay. Got lots of money. Shouldn't need any more money. Throughout the game. We're in question mark area. That's cool. Abilities. She has some interesting spells. What's the you don't see in a lot of games. Jewel basically steals an ore from an enemy. It's kind of useful if you didn't get enough ore throughout the game, but just fighting the lower level enemies, you can get lots of ore anyway, so I really don't care for it. And Might just raises physical attack power, which could be useful for maybe Amaranth and Steiner, but after my first playthrough, I'd never really used it. Those are pretty much the only ones. She's learned all of her spells and all of her other abilities at this point in the game. So has Stain. Steiner has not. Freya has. Yeah, Steiner has 2 left, I believe. And they will be very familiar to those who remember what, what's her name? Beatrix was using earlier in the game. Anyway. Oh, well, kind of, I guess, yeah. Well, there's no one here. How could it be lively? Welcome home. This is where I belong. Offer myself. Well, we've arrived at Branball. It's a strange area. And Zidane is of course confused. I am not, because I've played this game many times. Anyway, if you remember back to Wildvert and the time that Bahamut attacked Alexandria, you'll remember that. And this is really good music. It's also that eye. The eye that we've seen in the flashback of when Medane's Sari was destroyed, and the eye we saw at the Aoife tree, the eye that we saw at Alexandria, And if you remember back to Welvert, they were explaining about it, and the sequence at Alexandria, both the old man that was the old bald guy in black and Kuja were talking about this invincible thing. And yeah, that's the Invincible. It's this massive airship, the massive warship. And Dagger passes out. I'm not that oblivious. Well, maybe. Like a newborn child. Well, that's a question of philosophy. He doesn't know the answer. Vivi doesn't know the answer. Nobody knows the answer. That's an interesting concept. Yeah, you already said that. Repetition works with infants, but doesn't really have a lot of effect afterward. Anyway, we need to find a place for her to rest. Steiner's going to do that while we go... okay, Steiner's going to take care of the princess while we go find one. Okay. Anyway, at this point she's removed from the party, and I'll throw in Quino. Why not? I don't know. Anyway, head to the left, and we find that this must really be Zidane's home. Either that, or his family has done a lot of crossbreeding. Or inbreeding, or something. Anyway, yeah, these are all lookalikes to Zidane, and we'll figure out why eventually. I won't spoil it, even though it's kind of obvious. We're built this way. Well, that kind of spoils it right there. Place to get some rest. And they don't seem to understand the concept of rest. Okay, that's kind of mechanical of you. So here is the inn right here. We're not going to do that yet. We're going to head over here. Little secret area that you won't always be able to see. And you pop down here to a treasure chest containing a flash hat. That's a new piece. That's actually relatively good if I remember right. Yeah, it also, because I have the green beret on, it adds the 1 speed that that one has, and it raises thunder and holy elemental attack, which, although not useful for Zidane, is still quite useful. Who's going to make use of that? You can't use it, you can't use it. Apparently it's... nah. I'm not going to use it right now. I'll probably make use of it in certain situations later. We'll be able to buy it in the next store, which is in this town, actually, so... Anyway, there's a new person. I'm actually going to go and talk to all the people around here, because this is where the game gets really, really weird and doesn't do a great job of explaining things. There's going to be, like, sections of 5-minute plot dumping coming up, so I'm going to talk to everybody. Vessels? What? That's weird. Well, yeah, but that doesn't change the fact that almost everyone in this area looks very ambiguous in terms of gender. Ah, well. Sign of life activity. Cycling of souls. Well, what the hell does that mean? Yeah, a lot of these people, what they say now doesn't make a great deal of sense, but this is our opportunity to talk to them. Terra and Gaia mix. Huh. So, like, assimilation, or... I don't know. I already talked to you. Fine. Shut up. Fleeting knowledge is useless. So, they keep talking about being vessels. Ventral atrophy. Okay. What's going on here? And this line doesn't make a great deal of sense. A planet's color indicates its shape. And then they just talk about colors, but say nothing about shapes. So, I don't know. Flow of souls. Stoppage of souls means the planet is dead. Well, okay. If you notice, these things up here look very similar to what those things look like in, oh, what's that area? Wildvert there. And we got the Glugstone. There's an elixir here. Grow a higher breed of genome. Was that like the name of your race, or? And they don't say anything. Okay, everyone has weird value numbers for stuff, and I don't know. Alright, now, no, I'm not missing anything. Thinking that something's there when it's not actually there. Alright, if you just run back over here, that'll lead you to the previous screen before I went into the building. Oh, so all these people are vessels. Vessels for what? Okay, so they need to keep their bodies in good shape. They're going to receive souls? How do you not have a soul? Let's pop in here. This... I wonder what's in that vase. Base, whatever. There's a wing edge. And... oh, blue light. Oh! That's interesting. Didn't Zidane say something about trying to find a blue light at some point? Waxing and waning moon. Is this Final Fantasy IV the After Years? No. But, I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, talk to the obviously not a Moogle. And eventually... oh, hey. Where'd you go? Come back here. Woo! Free Moogle! Yay! Oh, shop. Oh, so this Moogle has never heard of it. Well, I guess this Moogle's been up here on Terra, so of course you wouldn't know about Magna. Anyway, I believe this is one of the last letters that we can do, or maybe it's the last one as part of the normal side quest, and then I think there's a separate part after, if I remember right. Anyway, we can buy some new stuff here. What do I want to buy? Extra. Extra. I won't even be using the Defender, it just teaches you, Shock, not Shock, the other one, Thunder Slash, which we already learned from the Ragnarok, so there's no need. Holy Lance, I'm going to get a couple of those because I'm going to use one for synthesizing at least one, maybe two. Might as well grab an extra one of those. Dragon Wrists. Got up to 4 of those. Already got the defense gloves. Get some more flash hats. Get some more adamant hats. A couple of those. One of those. Minerva's plate I'll buy. Well, I only wanted to buy one, but oops. A couple of those, and they got some more items here that I don't need to buy. Okay. Anyway, I'll rest in a tent. Why not? Make sure everyone's at full for the next section that we need HP and MP for. And once you've left this area, if you go back in, and I don't know how you're supposed to figure this out, Stiltskin has teleported to Terra. Presumably he stows away in your ship, though they never mention it. But you definitely want to buy this stuff. This is probably one of the easiest ones to miss, because there's no need to go back here. But anyway, you gotta make sure you buy those in order to complete his little side quest. And yes, I already talked to you. Anyway, if we pop over here, we basically do a loop, and only chosen a barrier. Yeah, there's a barrier there. Can't go on there. Anyway, now we can go to the inn and drop off Dagger so that she can get better. Is there an item around here? Whatever. There's an item in there. So, stiff? Not the word I would use, but yeah, that's pretty much sums it up. Bad feeling. Anyway, we fade to black. Yeah, I kind of glossed over it earlier. Oh, Aiko's looking for some medicine. But the music for this area is really, really good. All of the music in Terra is really, really good. There's a couple of interesting areas around here that we'll get to eventually. And these people are apparently mutes if Zidane's not talking to them. Full of weirdos. Oh, so they all have tails like Zidane. I wonder if that means something. Okay. Well, yeah, he's from around here. This is like his hometown, I guess. Any medicine? And how would you know? Yeah, we kind of said that. Do not encourage Aiko. We don't need to see more of that. Even she flips out. Yeah, and now she's playing defense for Dagger. If she can't have Sedaine, apparently Dagger must. Waiting in the underground laboratory. Laboratory, whatever. I just do that because I watched Dexter's Lab as a kid, and it was just, his pronunciation of it was always funny. A bimbo? That's a strange word to use, but I guess she is 6, so whatever. And in we go, Dagger's resting. And Sedaine's always pissed at himself. I haven't been myself. Well. Oh, so he just seems kind of grumpy, or, well, can't concentrate with the blue light. Back to the blue light again. There's a lot of blue around here, isn't there? You remembered. What'd you remember? The storm that destroyed Medainsari. No, it was the eye of the airship, which we've already seen if you look at the videos, but I guess this is the first time she's come to realize it, because every time we see those videos, she passes out. Yeah, and the eye was there when they leveled Alexandria. There you go. So apparently the Invincible, the airship, is able to control Eidolons or something? I don't know. And he's back on that again, which is not helping matters. Okay. Oh wow, that's... yeah, that is really terrible. Oh. Okay. Everyone's pale. Well, yeah, kind of a serious situation. Okay. Sorry about that. Interruptions, of course. And yeah, so Aiko is relaying the message that she didn't want to relay and calling her a pervert. I don't think you understand how that works. A meeting is not a perverted thing. Whatever. Anyway, Sedaine walks off to go figure out this and that, and we get to control. Since we've already explored this area, get out of my way. Thank you. We can pop in here, go straight down to the basement. But that's probably all the time I have for this one. It's going to be a long sequence after this, so I'm just going to do this next time. And yeah, next time we will start the plot dumping. Yay! Alright, I'll see you guys next time.